In this video I will show you how you can get SABER sword in the game Sailor Piece on Roblox. Subscribe, hype, like if you want more Roblox guides and giveaways. Watch until the end to properly understand this guide. I'll tell you how to get this SABER sword in Sailor Piece and what 2 methods you can use to unlock this weapon because both of them take place on Boss Island. If you want to add this sword to your build, you first need to head to Boss Island where the entire process starts. The first method is the boss exchange method, which is the most direct and guaranteed option. After arriving on Boss Island, look for the boss exchange NPC. This NPC lets players trade boss tickets for certain items. When you talk to this NPC, you will see the option to purchase the SABER sword directly. The cost for the weapon is 65 boss tickets. If you already collected enough tickets from fighting bosses or completing boss-related activities, you can simply exchange them and get the SABER sword instantly without relying on RNG. This makes the boss exchange method the safest and most predictable way to obtain the weapon. The second method is based on boss drops, and this one requires more grinding and some luck. Subscribe if I should record more guides. For this method you still need to be on Boss Island, but instead of the exchange NPC you need to find the boss summoner NPC. When you interact with this NPC you can spawn the SABER boss. However, spawning the boss requires materials and currency. To summon it you must spend 1 boss key, 100,000 money and 175 gems. After the SABER boss appears you need to defeat it in combat. Once the boss is defeated there is a chance that the SABER sword will drop as a reward. The drop chance is about 2%, which means you will probably need to fight the boss multiple times before the weapon finally appears. Because the drop rate is low, many players repeat the process again and again until they get the sword. So if you want the SABER sword you basically have 2 options. You can farm 65 boss tickets and buy it directly from the boss exchange NPC, or you can keep spawning and defeating the SABER boss until the 2% drop finally happens. Both methods work, and the better choice usually depends on whether you prefer farming boss tickets or relying on boss drops.